Considering it's a New Year's Eve, right since this morning, people have started gathering at Gateway. We are right here at Gateway, and right here behind me, you can see. Considering it's the weekend, there are long queues for people to get out of the city to celebrate their New Year's. Right here at Gateway, also, there has been a huge rush ever since this morning. In fact, ever since yesterday, we are seeing that people have started moving outside the city. Amongst the most popular places, weekend getaways that have experienced huge crowd. In fact, today, that's on Sunday, is our Lonavala, especially Nasik. It is around Palghar also. Those is around the outskirts of the city. There are places where people have booked resorts and they are going out. Very close to Mumbai, there's Alibag. In fact, the queue that you see right behind me is for people to go towards Elephanta and Alibag. Alibag is among the popular places where you will see people heading to for the New Year revelry. Apart from that, there is also, we understand that tight security that has been deployed across the entire city. This also comes in amidst the fact that there was a hoax call or a threat call that the Mumbai Police Control Room had received yesterday, wherein it was said that there will be a blast that will take place in the city of Mumbai. But we see there are people who've in fact gathered. Celebrations would in fact happen later on in the night, but ever since this morning, people have started gathering with their family and friends at various locations in the Mumbai. Gateway is among the prominent places which experiences festivities and celebrations, which is where there's a huge rush. But popular places, be it the Gateway of India, for that matter, Marine Drives, or in fact even Juhu Beach, these are the places where cops will be keeping a tight vigil very much today. There are more than 11,500 police officials who've been deployed across the entire city to ensure that nothing untoward really takes place in the city. In fact, this morning, even Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, he mentioned that even after the threat call that cops had received, they're keeping a tight vigil, and Mumbai police is on a strict bandobast. There's nothing untoward that will go wrong in the city. Apart from 11,500 constables or police officers that have been deployed, there are also senior officers, which includes 22 deputy commissioners, more than 2,000 police inspectors, 45 assistant commissioners who will be maintaining a strict vigil in the city. Apart from that, there will be SPRF company, quick response teams, and RCP officials also who would be guarding the length and breadth of the city. There will be approximately 93 Nirbhaya squads. Nirbhaya squads are specifically kept so that law and order can be maintained, and particularly women security can be put into place. That's where Nirbhaya squads role comes into place. 93 Nirbhaya squads also that will be deployed across the city to ensure that no untoward incidents with women takes place. Drunken driving is something that police are keeping also a tight eye on. No drunken driving cases should be reported. Apart from that, when it comes to drug parties or rave parties, which seen in Thane, there was a rave party that was busted last night itself. More than 100 youngsters have been detained in that party. But apart from that, cops have also, over the last few months, worked hard to ensure that major places from where drug is supplied to the city, that's also kept under checks. All the police stations have been informed to keep a tab on all of these places. There is traffic which would be in fact stopped at various places, several locations around Marine Drives, around Worli Seaface. They've been made into a no parking spot. So right now, the Mumbai city is all prepared for tonight's New Year celebrations, and people also, of course, have gathered on streets in full swing. Considering it's a weekend, ever since this morning, we're seeing that a lot of people have started gathering at tourist places. But however, streets in Mumbai or in the outskirts are already empty. There's no traffic that's being reported as of now, considering that most of the people have already started moving out of the city from yesterday onwards. So yes, some tourist places will see a huge inflow, be it Bandra, be it Worli, or for that matter even Marine Drives or Gateway. These are places that will see a lot of crowd until tonight for the New Year celebration, especially in Mumbai. Preparations have started in Mumbai, especially in key areas. Right here at Colaba, this is under the jurisdiction of Colaba Police Station. You can see right behind me, barricading is being done at prominent locations. This barricading right now is being done to ensure that no crowd, when the crowd comes in at various of these locations, be it at Marine Drives, be it for that matter at Juhu, or for that matter be it at Gateway of India, all of this crowd can easily be managed, and which is where all of these key areas, prominent locations in Mumbai, wherein we'll see most of the crowd come in, is being barricaded. Behind me, you see there's a briefing that is taking place of officers in the jurisdiction of Kolaba police station. Now let me tell you, Kolaba is a key area where it comes to the revelry that will take place under the jurisdiction of Kolaba police station is the Kolaba market. Also, we also have prominent locations such as Nariman House and Taj, which are in the jurisdiction of Kolaba police station. A part of Marine Drive also comes in under the jurisdiction of Kolaba police station, and also Gateway is where we see major of the tourist people will come in. That's also on the jurisdiction of Kolaba police station. Also on the visuals you see there are women squads, also women constables also are being deployed. There are 93 Nirbhaya squads that will be on the road today throughout the night, and this is because to ensure that law and order in the city is maintained, and also to ensure that no untoward incidents with women takes place in the city today, which is why there are female constables that have been deployed. There are male constables also who have been deployed. More than 11,500 constables would be deployed across the city today. Apart from that, there will be 22 DCP level officers, there will be more than 2,500 police inspectors, police officers, and approximately 45 assistant commissioners of police. All of these will be deployed. Apart from that, there will be senior level officers of police also who have been deployed, which is why this briefing is taking place. From now onwards, it will be a long day, a long night rather, that will go on for all of these cops who will be deployed on the streets throughout the night. We in fact see senior officers, including the police commissioner and also joint commissioners, who have their rounds throughout the city just to ensure that no untoward incident takes place in the city. This in fact is a preparation towards the New Year's Eve, and some of these places we see, despite the fact that there is a bit of COVID scare, a lot of people are still gathering at all of these locations. Like you see right behind me, there's a huge crowd which has already started making its way to prime locations in the city, because later on as the evening progresses it will get really crowded. So which is where, despite the fact that there is a JN1 COVID scare, people are gathering in huge numbers at various places. In fact, we also saw the Chief Minister mention that that all the places in the city are being scanned by Mumbai police. This comes in amidst the fact that there was a threat call that Mumbai police had received yesterday. But apart from that, we also saw Thane police, which is in the vicinity of Mumbai police. They also had busted a racket yesterday. That was a rave party racket that was busted yesterday. So amidst all of this, we see that of course cops are deployed. There is a huge bandobast of cops that has been deployed. But apart from that, crowds have started gathering in large numbers. In fact, 2-3 years back, we see because of COVID, there weren't too many people on streets. Even now, when you speak of traffic, there's not too much traffic on the streets, but most of these key locations, tourist locations, are gathering huge crowd. And a lot of Mumbaikars we also see have started heading out of the city yesterday itself, considering it's a long weekend and off also tomorrow. So which is where celebrations have already started in most of the prime locations in Mumbai ever since this morning.